I told y'all I would be live on my YouTube from now on. I'm gonna be doing posts on my main feed, but my live stream is like an everyday thing for me. I find it to be more interactive with new people finding the channel and everything. So, welcome everybody who is new, and to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Welcome back. So today we're just going to be talking about crypto and stock tips. So it's not going to be long. I'm just going to tell y'all a couple of things that I do. This is not financial advice. I am not advising anyone to do what I do. I'm just giving some insight. So first of all, I just want to tell everybody that everybody has a different trading style, okay, for what works for them, because everybody have different goals, okay? So you may have heard about dividend investing, which is something that I do very rarely. If I find a good stock, maybe like General Electric or Coca-Cola or something like that, those stocks pay good dividends, so I'll leave them there. And actually, Coca-Cola been around for years and years, so I don't have to worry about like losing with them. So I do dividend stocks very rarely. I buy them, leave them there, and I just make monthly income on the dividends. However, when it comes to stocks, because of how very rarely they move unless there are new stocks finally making it to their stabilization price, I usually trade options, which are like contracts, and you have a certain period of time for you to get in and out of those, okay? So I don't usually just buy a whole portfolio of stocks and then just leave them there for 5,000 years. That's not how I trade. I don't know how other people trade, okay? And like I said, if they are new, if the stocks are new, you have a good chance of seeing a lot of growth before they hit their price to where they might stay there for a while. Like General Electric, for example. I bought General Electric when it was like $6, right? When it became maybe about $50, $60, I cashed out some, and then I kept some in there, and then when it came to $128, I'm now seeing more profit that I can withdraw, but they have a good dividend yield, so I keep them because you get paid every month off General Electric. So that's just one thing. I wanted to just talk to y'all about stocks because everybody has a different method. People who have way more money, they might buy hundreds of shares or something, and therefore they see a lot more growth, but everybody don't have that type of money to invest. So you just need to know your strategy when you go into trading stocks, because a lot of people be like, oh, I don't do it because I lose money. You lose money because, for one, you don't have a strategy. For two, you go into it and you start panicking when you see the numbers go down. The market goes up and down on a daily. It's nothing for you to panic about and then take all your money out, because you're going to lose more money that way, because there are transaction fees for you to buy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you losing money and then you taking it out too early because you see the numbers going red, like you're panicking, and that is not how you trade stocks. A lot of people are misinformed on how to trade stocks, and so as soon as they see stuff going down, they think that it's time for them to take their money out. That is the quickest way for you to lose your money. You have to just have patience. You have to learn how to just do your research, you know what I'm saying, and pick good companies. So that's for the stocks. For my stocks, I use Charles Schwab. I don't use any of the other platforms no more. When I first started, I was using Stash. I feel like Stash is for beginners, but the reason why I don't use Stash is because Stash charges like $3 a month or something for the basic plan. Like, and why would I pay $3 a month when I can just buy stocks for free? So I buy stocks for free on Charles Schwab, and that's where I do my stock trading. So secondly, it's going to be crypto. And so when it comes to crypto, the first thing I want to let y'all know that crypto, I don't look at it like stocks. A lot of people, again, they complain about losing money because they don't have a strategy. They complain about using money because they have not done their research, right? And so because crypto is a new form of currency, a new form of world currency, all of the prices of crypto have not stabilized yet. So just like the stock market, you're going to see them go up and down. So this applies to crypto as well. Just because you see things going down does not mean rush and take all of your money out. So that brings us to number 2. I say crypto is not like stock because, like I said, with a Coca-Cola stock or maybe a General Electric stock, I can keep it there because Coca-Cola's been around for years and I'm making monthly dividends on that. I can leave it there. But for a crypto, I wouldn't necessarily leave it there for years. Like sometimes people just leave it and don't never look at it. Yes, you can hold crypto for years. Yes, you can. But my strategy is to take out profits. So for instance, say for instance, I spent $270 on Ethereum, right? And maybe a week or two, maybe 3 weeks, whatever it is, depending on where we are. Are we in a bear market or are we in a bull market, right? So say I go back to it and it's now looking like 470. So I made a $200 profit. I'm going to take out $200 of profit and I'm going to leave the other 270 that I started with. I'm going to leave it in there, okay? So that if I see another bull run, and I'm just using numbers, like some people put in thousands, you know, whatever, but my point is when I see profit, I remove the profit and I allow the money I originally started with to continue to work, okay? So because even when things go down and it gives other people a chance to buy in, it goes back up and you're going to see profit again. And so I take out the profit, I leave in the initial investment. And when I feel like it's time for me to invest more, I do. But for the most part, I let my initial investment ride out and I take my profits from it. So that is one of my strategies. So yeah, people get this impression like, oh, you gotta hold this for so long to even see any profit, and that's not how that works. Like the best way to do it is to take profits out when you see them and allow your money to continue to work, okay? So that's one thing. Another thing I wanted to show y'all was a way to actually own your crypto, okay, instead of leaving it on exchange. And these are cold wallets. So this is a Tangem and this is a Ledger wallet. And so it's like electronic chips that you can send your crypto to. And yeah, because when you leave your crypto on exchange, you are at more risk. Not at risk of like it going up and down, but at more like security risk for me. That's like the most important thing to me. So this is a way for you to own your crypto and keep it secure. And also, I feel like you guys should maybe get a safe. And one of my mentors told me it should be a fireproof safe so that, you know, your assets are protected. So yeah, let me see what else. Crypto is not like stocks. Take your profits. We gotta secure it. Another way to off ramp, because people have been asking me how to off ramp their money. Like I see people all the time commenting like, how do I take my money off the exchange? Okay, so of course this is one way. Taking your profits out as you see them is another way. The third way is, so I trade on a certain platform that has debit cards. So you can order one of their debit cards and they have limits of how much. So the card I have, it keeps my limit at, I can take off about 10,000 per day and no more than 23,000 per month. But they have different levels of cards where you can probably take off like 50,000 a month, but I don't have that card because I don't even know. So yeah, the platform that you trade on, some of them actually have debit cards. So the quickest way for you to get your money off is for you to send it to your debit card and you can just spend it online, ATM, whatever it is. So that's like the quickest way. But like I said, they have limits. I can't take off more than 10,000 a day. I can't take off more than 23,000 in a month. So a lot of people might want to say if you're getting like $100,000 worth of crypto or something like that, that card is not going to work for you because you need access to more money. And what I would say is not to try to send all of like 6 figures and 7 figures and 8 figures. Like I wouldn't say send that to, if you send that directly to your bank account, I can guarantee that they're going to freeze your account. So you don't want to do it that way. You want to find other methods that you can use to off ramp your money. Um, and a reference for you guys, Jake Claver, Jake Claver. He is brilliant, and he actually works in the department of helping you get your money off of the exchange in a way that is tax efficient and also very convenient for you, to where you have access to a lot of your assets at one time. So for people who feel like they don't really know how to manage a lot of money like that, you might want to go the route of using the debit card that is connected to your trading platform, because like I said, they only allow me to take 10,000 a day or 23,000 a month. That's just enough for me to make sure I pay up bills and I'm chilling. Like, I don't have to take off hundreds of thousands until I'm ready and I know how to do so. But because of the market that we are in, you want to learn how to take your money off in a tax efficient way and in a way to where your funds not gonna get locked up. I think now is the perfect time for you to do the research, the perfect time for you to become educated on your plans and how you're gonna move things around. 10,000 a day is not a lot. That is not a lot. 10,000 a day is not a lot. When you're dealing with like hundreds of thousands or even millions of assets. So I feel like that's enough for you to pay up some bills, take some money off so that you can have some cash on you, and I don't know, maybe buy some new things. Like my camera costs $1,000. My computers, it's me and I got 2 daughters, so buying us 3 new computers is another $1,000. Like all of our shoes cost like $250, so that's another almost $1,000. So like it's not really, it's not, when you got a family of 3, $10,000 is not really a lot. But like I said, even though it's 10,000 a day, you can't go over 23,000 a month. So pretty much in 1 month you can't take out more than 23,000. So it really depends like what type of lifestyle that you live or whatever like that. So, and I live a very minimal lifestyle on purpose, very minimal, until I feel like I want to do something else. But no time soon. I don't really like drawing that much attention to myself because I don't have no husband, y'all. When I do get my husband, I might actually buy me a chain. I might actually buy me a Rolex or something that I like. I like Rolex. I like Audemars. I don't like Cartier watches. You know, yeah. So, yeah, if your crypto platform has a debit card, look into that, because you can literally send the crypto to your debit card and spend as you please. You know what I'm saying? They got the online purchases, which is if you put in your card number, which is you can pay your card notes, whatever. You can make large purchases. Even say like if you want to buy a house in a broker, like in the people is like they'll take 10,000 a day for a couple days. For maybe you could pay them 10,000, or maybe you could pay them 20,000 a month for like 5 months for $100,000 house, something like that. I don't know. Whatever the situation is, you just have to work out your situation. So yeah, they got the crypto credit card. They have the cold wallets, which, like I said, I suggest you to get a safe, fireproof safe. And the other way, which I was telling you about, which is taking small increments. So like when you see profit, like I said, I made $200 the other day. You can send that to your bank account. You can send that directly. But when it comes to larger amounts, you don't want your account to get frozen. So you don't want to send no 6 figures or nothing like that to no. You don't even want to send no 60,000. I don't think you should send over like 20 to your bank account, because I don't want nobody to lose their assets. I don't want nothing to get froze on y'all. So I'm just saying, when it comes to this, because crypto is not our main currency and you don't want them to be mad that you coming up like you coming up, you might want to like kind of penny pinching it. Like when it comes to bank accounts, now there's other ways to do it, like brokerage accounts. You know what I'm saying? They can't see all what's going on, but that's another story for another day. But like I said, anybody who want to know about anything like the brokerage accounts and the trust and all that stuff, look up Jake Claver. Very brilliant man, very intelligent. He is very helpful. He not like where you gotta contact him and you go through all these gatekeepers to get to him. Like he answers your emails. He is like very attentive to his customers and stuff like that. So he's on YouTube. You can watch some of his videos so you can get kind of familiar who he is. If you reach out to him, just please be professional. You don't want people of other nationalities thinking black people are ignorant and that we can't hold conversations and that we don't understand things and that we don't know how to process information. So if you go and you contact him for help on, you know, removing your assets off the exchange, make sure that you're professional. But like I said, it is great things happening right now. So I just wanted to give y'all this video. A lot of people have been asking me like how to take they crypto. Like I literally was watching Mac Praise the other day and I saw people saying like, how do I get my money from my Coinbase wallet to my bank account? And at this time, the way crypto is doing what it's doing, this like the time where you don't need to be sitting around waiting for somebody to baby you and teach you how to get your money, because they probably gonna be too busy getting their own money. Okay, you gotta know how to get your stuff off of that exchange. So and one way for me to know how to get, I'm gonna just say this in case they end up watching this. If you're trying to get your money off your Coinbase wallet, you can either send it to your cold wallet, because Coinbase wallet is a cold wallet as well. But you cannot on Coinbase wallet, you cannot connect your bank account. So these you can connect these and you can withdraw your money. But on that one, you can't do that. So only thing that I would say is send it to another wallet that allows you to withdraw to your bank account, or you can send it back to your Ethereum wallet on your Coinbase exchange, because the actual Coinbase exchange allows you to withdraw stuff to your bank account. But the only thing that I say about that is like Cash App. What about Cash App? Elaborate on the question. So the only reason why I don't really like to transfer my money back to the exchange to get it off is because there's fees involved with Coinbase. Like it's transfer fees or swap fees or whatever, how you decide to do it. But you really need to get into your bag and research this stuff, because nobody's gonna have the time to help you when the numbers is going crazy. But like I said, if you use the debit card that's connected to your trading platform, you don't have to worry about fees or none of that stuff. You transfer your crypto to USDC and you top up your debit card with whatever amount that you want to use, you send it to your debit card. So that's like the easiest way. I feel like that's the most simplest way for somebody who do not know how to off-ramp their money to have hold to your funds, okay? And you can use crypto.com. Crypto.com has a debit card attached to your account. You can order the debit card. It's easy as pie. You go, you push sell, you sell your whatever coin you have, you sell your coin into USDC, and then you top up your debit card with however much money you have in USDC. Bingo. Easy peasy. But like I said, when you get those cards, it's limits. They got one card where you can get off like 50,000 a day or a month or whatever like that, but I don't have that card. My card I only get, because there's no fees associated with my card, so I only can take off 10,000 a day, 23,000 a month with that card. But that's why I have other wallets and other ways of taking my money off. So I don't know if y'all got any more questions. Can Cash App be a middleman since it's connected to your bank? From what trading platform? What trading platform are you talking about? I'm thinking that might be a no, but if you can tell me what kind of trading platform you're speaking about, maybe I can look that up and help you and come back, because I wouldn't use Cash App for nothing, okay? Because I didn't ask God for small things. I asked God for big things. I asked God for big things. And that type of money on Cash App is a no for me. But I don't know what type of platform you're using. If you're talking about, I don't know, because I'm talking about crypto right now. We went over stocks, any stocks or anything like that. Yeah, Cash App safe, whatever. But I don't really use Cash App for nothing but people paying me for stuff, like, cause it's like a quick, convenient way. I don't use. We ain't talking about no little money. What's about to happen? What's happening now in the market? Like, it's been a correction. It looked like Bitcoin went down for a minute, but the Bitcoin halving is not until halving. How you say it? Is not happening until May. So you're gonna see more bull runs happening, and you got to be prepared because this not no little incy bincy money. It just depends what you hold, what assets you hold, and you got to be able to gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. But yeah, over the last few weeks since we've been in the bull market, I've been literally just taking off, you know, my assets as I see them. I was just taking them off. So y'all be smart. That's all I can say. Do your research. Take some time away from Instagram. Take some time away from hanging out with folks. Watch you some videos. And the best way that I learn is by doing. So if I want to learn how to do something, I'm going to jump in there. Like, for me to learn Coinbase, I had to just put my money in there. And let me tell you something. The other day, I was teed off, y'all, because I had sent, and I'm going to wrap this live up, but let me tell you something. I had sent some money from my exchange to my Coinbase cold wallet. And it took like 10 minutes to see the transaction. I'm thinking somebody done swiped my crypto off of there, y'all. It went so fast. First I saw the number, then I didn't see nothing. I was like, damn hackers. I was like, oh my God, the hackers then came and took my money. But, and I honestly don't think damn is a cussing word. Like, I'm a Christian woman, but I just don't think damn is a cussing word. So if y'all feel offended, forgive me. Like, God forgive me if I'm being wrong, but I don't think that's the cussing word. But anywho, so look, I was like, the hackers done got me, y'all. I was like, listen, I should have been using my Tangent wallets and stuff before I even started this, right? Because I thought the hackers had got me. But I was sitting there for a minute and I kept just refreshing the page. I even had opened up the help tab, like telling the people, like, look, something is going on because I don't see my crypto. What's going on? When you're trying to get in contact with people on Coinbase, it takes them almost an hour to respond to you. That's how many people is trading crypto. So I'm just sitting there, but you know what? I got so much faith in God. I'm like, this wealth transfer is literally coming from God. He's not gonna let nobody steal from me. Like, I got that much faith in God. I'm just sitting there and I just kept saying, God, I know you got me. I know you ain't gonna let nobody steal from me. I literally had to just let it go. And then I looked back on there after a couple minutes and it showed up. Like, I was like, ooh, that's kind of, ooh. But I'm not used to using Coinbase. I use different platforms, you know what I'm saying? So my platforms, I don't have them issues. So I'm gonna stick on to what I'm used to doing and using those platforms. But I do got Coinbase because Volt Inu, that coin only can be traded on Coinbase, y'all. And I had to open me up a Coinbase because I wanted that coin. And it's actually performing well already. And it's like, if I didn't have Coinbase, I wouldn't be able to get none. So, and I think I only spent like $6 and got like, man, y'all gotta do the math. Go on over there and check it out because I can't be telling people how much I'm worth now. But yeah, so just do y'all research. Take some time away from everything and study, because when it's going down and the numbers is going up, you don't have time to be calling people. You don't even want people in your business and letting them know how much you worth. Like, you don't want people really knowing what's going on in your life. It gotta be between you and God. Because people been so living in the dry land for so long, they might be ready to take you out for that, okay? So just do your research, keep it to yourself. If you're the type of person who learn by doing, get in there and actually demonstrate and try. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so we talked about stocks. Do y'all got any stock questions before I get off of here? Like, tell me if y'all got any stock questions, because we talked about that. Like I said, with crypto is not like stocks. You don't just leave it there, because, you know, one of my family members told me, like, they got him and they just left him there and never went back to him. Like, you don't know how much money you could have lost. Because with crypto, you have to take out your profits when it's up. like, not take out all of your money, take out the profits. Like I said at the beginning of this video, if I started with 271 and it went up to 471, I took out 200 and left in the 271 because I'm going to allow that money to continue to work for me. Just take out, say if you started with $50 and now you're at 150, take out maybe $50 or take out 100, whatever's suitable for you. How much is a good investment with the coins? I only know about stocks. It depends what coins that you have, and it depends what you're able to invest. Because say like the coins that are under $1, if that coin hit only $1, you're a millionaire. If that coin hit only $1, you're a millionaire. So buy as many of those as you can. It's gonna tell you when you're on there. If you put in something, it's gonna tell you like, oh, you own 9 million coins, or you own 10 million coins, or you own 14 million coins. It's gonna tell you how many coins you own. So it's really up to your discretion, and you have to know what coin. Don't just go in there buying all type of stuff and you don't know nothing about it. Like, really do your research, because some of these coins are used for transactions. These are literally ways for you to what do you call it? These are literally ways for you to make payments, to use your currency in other countries, different things like that. So some of these coins are like real life currency. So those, to me, are going to be more reliable because they actually have a cause, a meaning in this world. So I don't mind investing in those, because people like Ethereum, people making I think they can do like 1,000 transactions in like a second or something like that. So Ethereum is a good one, but Ethereum, like, you're not late on Ethereum, but Ethereum is like in the $2,000, probably $3,000 right now. So just use your own discretion with that. But Ethereum is right behind Bitcoin. So Bitcoin at 72, you can count on Ethereum going up. You know, like that 200 that I told you I made that off Ethereum. And I only put in $271. And I made that 200 back in just a couple of weeks. And meanwhile, peep this. Stocks you can invest in where I go safe or low risk. I don't make a lot of quick money. It's slow and steady. Stocks is real slow. If you do, look into doing options, because options, you make good money like in a day, in a week, or like whatever time frame you set out. Stocks is cool. It depends on which stocks you're doing. Like I told you, with General Electric, I've been making good money with General Electric because I've been owning it since it was like $6. Like, yes, I've cashed out. I done bought more. I done did my thing with General Electric, but it's a good stock. You just gotta know what you're trying to do. You got to know what you're looking for. And like I said, you got to have your strategy, because like I said, some people, they talk all over the internet about dividend income. And it's only very few stocks that intrigue me when it comes to dividends, because if I'm only making $2 every 3 months, I'm not really intrigued by that. If I own like 100 shares, then yeah, I might be, because I'm making maybe about 200 a month. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 200 every 3 months, which is cool, because if you get a CD, they holding $1,000 and all you making is $60 in a year. Like, I'm making way more than that. This only the first quarter, and I already made, March ain't even over, and I done made like $380 just off penny stocks, just off of crypto. Like General Electric, Microsoft, and crypto, nothing else. I think I had Simon's, Simon's Mall or something like that, when, like when I knew tax season was gonna come, people was gonna be shopping a lot. I had bought shares of Simon Real Estate, made good money on that. But it's just like, really, you gotta just know. But let me see what it says. I know all about the coins, but with stocks, you can invest in. Yeah, so my brother, he woke me up more to doing like trading options because I was feeling like you. I'm like, okay, well, I got me a nice portfolio. I'm making dividends per month or per every 3 months, and it's more than I'm making on the CD still. After a whole year, I'm making more than $60, and I'm even making money on the growth as well. But when my brother introduced me to options, tell me how it's crazy. Like I'm gonna engage with you for a minute because you look like you're interested in learning. You look like you're interested in knowing what's going on. And I like when people are like that because I don't want nobody to be left behind. But I want y'all to also watch the CNBC channel because on CNBC, people are talking about these things. But you know, it's only people of color who are counting themselves out because they lack the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? God tell you, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. You don't even want to learn. You mean tell me you don't even want to hear about it? Okay, I don't entertain people that don't even want to learn because I don't have enough time for that. I rather entertain somebody who want to learn. But CNBC has a channel on YouTube, and the rich be talking. They be talking publicly. You know what I'm saying? They know some stuff is going over other people's heads, so they don't care about sharing this publicly. But they was talking about Bitcoin like, yeah, this is like a real currency, and like we just waiting on everybody to catch up. So the rich getting richer and richer, and everybody is not paying it no mind simply because, oh, that's new, I don't know nothing about it. Oh, so you don't want to learn about it? So you just gonna let them just keep getting more rich and more rich, and you're not gonna even try to position yourself to learn. I find that to be very crazy. I find that to be very, very crazy because you will stress and break your back and like work every day to not even be able to spend time with your family or actually provide for your family, but you won't take 5 seconds to do the research on something that's literally about to change this world. It didn't start for nothing. And it's no even way that they can stop Bitcoin. The computing, the communication, the intelligence, that is just too, they can't even stop it. And it's just a lot going on, y'all. I don't want to sound like a crazy person, but this is, my brain operates like this on a daily basis. I'll be honest. The only thing I haven't wrapped my head around yet is Forex because it goes so fast. Yeah. Yeah. What's so crazy is when Bitcoin was only $50, this was an angel, y'all. I was at a gas station and this white man walked directly past me. He didn't lay his eyes on me. He didn't stop to talk to me. He didn't look back at me. He didn't double take. He didn't nothing. He walked straight past me. He said, go put $50 in that Bitcoin machine. And he got in his car and he drove off. I didn't know it was an angel at the time. Bitcoin was $50. Think about how rich I would be if I put $1,000 in the Bitcoin machine. This was 2020. That would have been only 4 years for me to be a billionaire. Like, but you know what? God always spin a block about me, and he ain't letting me miss this wealth transfer that's happening now. So I'm being obedient and I'm listening and I'm doing my research and I'm, for real. So, but it's something serious. I'm telling you, I promise you. And I don't know how people feel about this, but Trump can be my president any day. You know why? Because he's not afraid of growth. He's not afraid. He's a businessman. He's not man, he a businessman. That's why he's so rich. Like, he said the other day, I was watching CNBC, he said, I don't plan on getting rid of Bitcoin no time soon, but I would never wipe out the American dollar completely because that's our power. But he was like, nah, my rich friends, they make transactions, they pay for things with their Bitcoin. Like, Robert Kiyosaki, the man who wrote The Rich Dad Poor Dad, I think, he like, I think I own about 60 Bitcoins. To own 60 Bitcoins and they at 60,000 a piece. If the rich is doing it, you got to tell me why you ain't trying to do it. You supposed to be following suit. But here you go, little old you, and you trying to recreate the wheel. Like, nah. They giving us the blueprint, but they know that some people are just too naive to follow it, so they don't even care about it being public. But another thing I realized from CNBC is that one of these guys, he was like, it's almost like a casino in every house now, because it's like they never wanted us to wake up to being part of the stock market. It's like they never wanted us to wake up to find the freedom of our money making us money. It's just really sad how they thought forever we was gonna be so blind and so naive and just so uneducated about what's going on, that they wanted this all to be for themselves. Crazy. It's crazy, but it's a real thing. It's happening. I'm telling y'all, watch CNBC, the YouTube channel, because the YouTube channel is clips of like the most important things they talk about being posted permanently. If you watching CNBC, so I watch CNBC on a live basis because I trade stocks live and stuff, and I be needing to know what's going on while I'm, you know what I'm saying? But so I watch it live, and then I watch the YouTube channel, and it's other platforms that you can use, but CNBC is like, oh, it's just like, it's, to me, it just seemed like something that rich people should sit and watch all day. Like, that's my movie, that's my BMF, that's my ghost power book too. Like, I like to sit and watch that type of stuff. And then another thing, I like to watch Jake Claver. I like to watch people who really know about the world of crypto. I like to listen to people who live in Dubai, who purchase and stuff. Yeah, I'm just finna send my rich friend about a couple of Bitcoin to buy this yacht. Like, I want to watch people who own that. I don't care about, every time I go on Instagram, it's another person shaking their butt. I'm just over it. Like, that's all y'all got to offer nowadays. Y'all really gonna be shaking it when y'all out here broke. Y'all gonna have to shake it to make it. I'm telling you, they gonna be so bold out here because they didn't educate themselves. All they cared about was clout, impressing other people, and I don't know, but that's not my cup of tea. Instagram is really very much irritating to me, y'all. It's very much annoying because none of my sales come from Instagram. Even like when I'm selling my lashes and stuff, none of my sales come from Instagram. Why am I on here? Like, I post stuff and get off simply because I would be a fool of a business owner to not utilize the platform since it's there. So I will post something just so people can know a little bit of who I am, what it is that I do. Like, I post my books, I post my lash company. I might post a couple things about taxes because I've had a tax business for a while. But other than that, it's really nothing there. People downplay Facebook, but Facebook really got some people who interested and who's really like, they on there for a purpose. These Facebook groups and stuff like that, things be going on. I make a lot more sales on Facebook Marketplace than I have ever made on Instagram. I think Instagram is just people looking and like trying to portray a life that is not real, or I don't know, maybe they watch other people to see, did she come up yet? You would never know off my Instagram. Only way you probably know is like maybe certain stuff that I might wear, they might know that things are a little different, but I don't think, I always wanted to be like this quiet billionaire. I always wanted to be that way, and God is making that happen for me, okay? So, listen, I ain't gonna fix what ain't broke. But yeah, I don't know if I wanna say anything else. Yeah, as far as stocks, I like options more than anything. I learned a lot of my option trading from Wall Street Trapper. He's actually up multi-millions right now, and he learned how to trade stock when he was in Fed prison from another genius who was in Fed prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I bought one of his ebooks. I got a lot of good knowledge from one of his ebooks, and then my brother, doing Fed time right now, but he'll be out in October. He bumps into another guy that's a genius, and my brother call home every day, sit on the phone with me and place trades. Like, it's so mind-blowing to me how people in jail are utilizing their minds so brilliantly, but people out here who got all this freedom. And you might say, oh, they don't have nothing else to do. But if you think about it, them being behind that wall, being away from their family, going through whatever mentally, emotionally could cause a person to disconnect from any type of growth. It could literally cause them to become maybe depressed or just out of it mentally. Instead, some people are coming out of there better than they ever was before on a mental tip. But it's people out here who got freedom every day, and they rather waste it on nonsense. It just don't make sense to me. It would never make sense to me. So yeah, I'm happy for my brother though. Like before he even went to the feds, he had completely stopped everything he was doing, y'all. And he opened him up a vending machine company. He started buying vending machines and like finding locations for his vending machines. And then now that he in there, all he do is watch we watch CNBC together. He called home. He tell me what stocks he looking at. I tell him what I'm doing. Like we just I don't know. We always been close, and like so now we got something that we do together. We don't always agree. We be bumping heads a lot. But lately I've been just telling him like when I'm talking, I'm just expressing what's on my mind. When you talk, I listen. So let's just come to a medium. It don't have to be you always trying to control me. You're the big brother, but you don't have to control me and tell me what to do. Sometimes listen to my ideas. You know, when we come together, we make magic. So, whew, having brothers is something, okay? But yeah, I hope y'all really got something from this video. I pray that somebody at least like and share it, because I want more people of our color, of our culture, to know about this type of things. I don't want everybody to miss the transfer and then y'all knocking at my door like, sister, can you lend me some? Like, I know that God gonna put me in a position to help communities and feed villages and stuff like that, but it don't matter what area I'm in, I'm never gonna be the person to just give away something without giving away knowledge with it. If you come to me and you ask me for something, I'm gonna make you prove that you're worthy of getting it. You're gonna have to show me some you did some research, you implementing the action. Like, it's some knowledge gonna always come with. I'm never gonna just be giving away thousands of dollars. I'm never gonna be just giving away, like, my brother's probably the only people who can get $1 million from me, because we all we got. But when it comes to community, I'm feeding the kids, I'm feeding the homeless. I'm gonna make sure single moms are okay, but to a certain extent, even single moms have to show me something, because why are you a single mom? I'm not a single mom by choice. But when it comes to other people, I feel like you shouldn't dog a man out so bad that he's not able to be there with you if he's trying to commit, if he's trying to do right, if he's trying to be present in the home. Now, them fly-by-night type of guys, we ain't even let them get what they deserve out there, because they're gonna wake up with fleas one day, and that ain't got nothing to do with nobody. But like, I think that women should get more back to a nurturing state where we're loving everybody in the household, not just loving the children. We're loving our husbands, our protectors, you know what I'm saying? Our hunters, we're loving them too, because they don't get that much love out there. But you don't let somebody who ain't trying to do right by you just drain all of your good energy. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. So if he's not accommodating the household, if he's not trying to stick and stay, if he's not committed to you, we ain't talking about him. We talking about the men who putting in the work, who are emotionally available, who are present and consistent, and he deserves him some love too, because the whole world is on his shoulders telling him what he ain't and how he can't and what he, like, it's hard out here for him. So, but yeah, I'm always feed the homeless, always feed the children, and I'm down for single moms, you know what I'm saying, because I am a single mom. But and I'm for the men who really holding their households down. I ain't saying he perfect. What I'm saying is he consistent. He ain't going nowhere. He know that this is his family. He ain't jeopardizing it for nothing crazy. But yeah, God is doing the wealth of the wicked has been stored up, and it's being released to the righteous right now. And I'm one of them righteous ones who's receiving what God has for me, because I'm standing at his feet. I ain't perfect, but I'm definitely standing at his feet. It's nothing that can cause me to thank you. It's nothing that can cause me to turn my back on God ever. Like, ever. it's some wicked stuff out here, but I don't have to do whatever for money or fame because I get it from God. I feel you. Where you from? Where you from? I feel like I've been on here for 5,000 years, but I only been on here for 44 minutes. North Carolina, that's gangster. Okay. I ain't. Well, I've been to Myrtle Beach. I've been to South Carolina. I haven't been to North Carolina yet. But all you gotta do is stay close to people who doing stuff. Like, a lot of people cut themselves out of growth because they either envious or they selfish. Like, a lot of people cut themselves out of growing with me because they wanna have personal encounters with me. And it's like, everybody's not my person. If you're not my person, that's cool, but you're supposed to be able to still be able to be cool, a friend with me without being sexually interested. Just confused. But we were put down here all to help each other, right? So, I feel I feel you on that. But I'm just telling y'all, that's how people lose a lot in life, because they be like, oh, she ain't trying to let me do this, so I ain't really messing with her like that. And she don't let me just come in and out her life however, so I ain't really trying to mess with her like that. And he won't give me no money, so I ain't trying to mess with him like that. Like, it's real crazy. But that's not the way that God designed it to be. So this how I do it. My business partners are my business partners. My homies is my homies. My husband is my husband. The people on the other side don't get the same thing that he get. So you can't get mad because you didn't make yourself my husband. It has nothing to do with me. But, you know, we doing business. We cool. We can pass connections, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? I feed your family if y'all ever hungry. You feed my family if we ever hungry. But don't come around here talking about nothing personal, because it blur the lines. It's just not healthy. It's not healthy at all. Because when you blur the lines with personal stuff, it causes people to expect things from you that you're not willing to give. Okay? And not because we both know that we are not on the same page, you know? But even then, I think that people should still be able to, like, you know, agree to disagree. Okay, it didn't work with us. We still gonna be partners. But I don't know. I think some men are just selfish. They want you to be available to them in a way that they want you to be available to them. And when you're not, of course. We everything. I'm about to be off in a minute. Give me 2 seconds, whoever that is. But my husband and I are gonna have the most business ventures ever. So, but I think that he's gonna be okay with me having us, not just me, us having other business partners that are of the opposite sex, because he know I ain't even about to be cut like that. I ain't cut like that. I ain't never been cut like that. Not back in my shut up, Donna. Just shut up. Back in my younger days. Yeah. Back in my younger days. You might can point me out. But no, I ain't cut like that. I ain't cut like that now that I'm an adult. You feel me? Anything after 20, I say, I'm 30 now. I would say anything after 22 or 23, nah, I'm chill. I'm chill. But before then, baby, I don't talk for free. I used to be like real, like, I used to be, I don't think I like my old self. I ain't have no love for nobody. I ain't have the compassion, like I was always a nurturing person. If you in my, you know, my atmosphere, I know how to treat people, but like very snobbish to people trying to approach me, because it's like, what do you want? That's how I was. But I'm just so thankful I'm not that girl anymore. I be trying to like at least hold a conversation, be open to conversation, simply because I'm a business person. Simply because you never know who anybody is and what partnerships or networks could bring into this world. But if your conversation trash, we're gonna cut that short and never revisit it again. So nah, we're not just giving the benefit of the doubt to people who ain't talking about nothing. But I'm for the most part open-minded until you show me that you about some fooey, and then I just go ghost. But yeah, I'm down to the Billionaire on all platforms. YouTube is my main platform. If you have any serious questions, you can email me at downtothebillionaire@gmail.com. And yeah, I'm gonna try to be here for y'all as much as possible, but I don't baby feed nobody. I like to see when people go and do their own research and they put forth the effort and they apply themselves, and then they come to me with what they have. Like, this is what I've been doing. I tried this and this happened, or I tried this and it didn't work for me, or I'm finna try this and I really don't want to blow my money. So if you could just like lead me in the right direction, like, I'm all for that. But some people just want you to do all the work for them, and I don't have the time. So I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell, and I will see y'all in my next video.